Hey, I'm back, and things are normal. Yeah, let's do the comments, we'll be animating them, it'll be nice. First up, we got something wholesome. Sonic eating a chili dog with tails. I doodled this concept art one night before bed. Cute. The next day I sketched it out in Blender, did the line art, and for the colouring I wanted that sort of smudged, muddy, shaded with black DeviantArt look, cause I think it's real effective in making something look off-putting and cool. Yeah, that looks good. What has the internet done to my taste? After doing all that, I remembered it had to be animated. Yeah, that's too much detail to draw again. Let's just parent the grease pencil object to an armature to make it deformable and... oh. No, that's So I rendered it out, imported it back as a PNG, subdivided it, and then parenting it to an armature worked a lot better. God, all that jargon made me sound so annoying. I made Sonic wiggle, okay? Originally, they were gonna eat the chili dog lady in the Tramp style, but that would have been too hard. So it just slides from Sonic's mouth to Tails, Mother Bird style. Okay, home stretch. I added a background, Ice Cream offered to voice Sonic, and the rest is a history of mystery. Yeah. Smooch Tunes wants me to animate Doug Walker slurping down spaghetti really loudly, with pasta sauce all over his face and shirt, saying, "Mamma mia, now that's some good sketty." Like Doug Walker from Oni Plays? Okay, so I sketched and line arted a caricature of everyone's favorite critic, colored him, and no quirky tricks for this one, just plain old-fashioned animation. This is how Walt Disney used to do it before he got hit with a boulder. So did you guys notice I'm using a lot of comments from Twitter? You should probably follow me there. You know, you have a higher chance of getting your comment picked. Also, who's gonna tell Past Gabe that that's not how slurping up spaghetti works? Krem did the voice again, but I did the slurping sounds, so it's kind of a cream work.
Oh, this is a good sketch!
Alright, so next Aluya wants me to animate Ice Cream steps on a Lego brick and the brick turns into Nyan Cat, and let Krem ride this dang Nyan Cat on space and the Nyan Cat disappear and then Krem fall and landed on an ice cream truck and Krem turns ice cream. This is some idea. Okay, instead of doing that, I should probably acknowledge the elephant in the room, I think. So originally I was gonna do this in front of a camera, and I did, but that version ended up, like, not being great, and I can't be bothered to set it all up again, so enjoy this background footage. I'm like a commentary channel now. Okay, I'll cut to the chase. For over a year now, I've known I was trans. I came out just under a year ago, and you guys are kind of the last to find out. Oops. I won't go much more into detail because it doesn't really matter for the kind of content I make, so just know that I use she, her pronouns and still go by Gabe. It's not that much of a change, I'm just a girl now. It's okay, after this deeply personal monologue, let's see what's next. Animate me slapping Baldi's basics. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, let's take your profile pic, put it in Blender, use the UV project modifier to project that image onto a sphere, and then sculpt that sphere to fit the cat's head shape better. It's got some wonky UVs, but that's fine, it'll only be seen from one angle. That's a cat, that's a smile, that's an arm. I lost the footage for this bit, but I imported a Baldi 3D model, I moved the cat's arms with my mouse, ran a cloth simulation on Baldi's head, and made it all more pixely to fit the game better.
in education and learning.
Alright, so for this next one, Somewhat Cody wanted a moth causing a gas station explosion. What comes to mind when you think gas station explosion? Right, the Breaking Bad scene. So I thought, why don't I just reuse that scene and use AI to turn Walter White into a moth? It seemed like such a good idea at the time. So I used this software called Absinthe. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it. It's used by Joel Haver. Basically, all you do is change a few keyframes on a video, and it'll use AI to apply it to the rest of the frames, usually to very janky results. So I converted the video to a sequence of images in Blender, and I went through some of the more important looking frames, and used Fire Alpaca to change Walt's face to that of a moth. Okay, let's run this through the AI. GLaDOS. Oh, it's done, and oh wow, that did not go well. This is what happens when you don't give the AI enough info to work with. What a terrible result. That last one was weird, so let's just animate a classic type of comment, more reminiscent of early days of animating your comments. Ah, those were the days. Those were not the days. Homer assassinates Milhouse. So first I downloaded some models from The Simpsons Hit and Run, cause the internet likes that game. I haven't played it, but blah 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 blah. I rigged Homer, lit the house, and brought in a sniper rifle 3D model. God, I've been stealing a lot today. Call me
The Grinch!
Hamburger.
Call me the Grinch. Hamburglar. After animating the camera, basically all I needed to do was the gunshot and impact. For the gunshot, I imported a PNG of a muzzle flash, made a bright flash of light fill the room, and made the gun recoil. This is how guns behave. With the shot looking good, I zoomed on over to Milhouse. To make his head explode, I ran a basic cloth simulation on it. Then I filled his head with some squishy soft body objects that would go flying. I added some metaballs to squirt like blood, and that could look better, but whatever. Pachoo! So that was the video. I hope you guys liked it. It was fun to make. It was probably pretty weird, but I want to make weird things, you know, like, it's my channel. I'm gonna make